Hey guys, so I'm going to give you a channel update because it's the best I can do for the time being. So what is it? It's the day after the UTK march. So um, just to kind of let you know, I told you about my dad. He's back in hospital, and I'm not going to go into all the details, but yeah, I think that says it all, right? So obviously, it's always family first, and you guys agree with me on that. So I just quickly want to say a couple of thank yous. One to Vindicator, because straight from the get go, he had my back. He put a message out for me, and he's been like anything you need. Do you know what I mean? He's been totally cool. So I want to say thank you to Vin. He's been the friend he always promised he would be, and more. Do you know what I mean? So thanks to Vin. Um, Joanna, thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. Um, Danny Unfiltered, he reached out to me, offered me, it's times like this you find out, yeah? And Sean Buchanan from Equal Start, a channel that I highly recommend you go and give a try, reached out to me. We've known each other for years. And there's probably others I'm forgetting as well because I'm in this mindset. But I just want to say, like, these are real gentlemen and ladies, yeah, and they reached out to me. These are real friends. That's what they do, and really appreciate it. But also really appreciate the support I've had in the community as well, which is much less expected because I don't expect you guys to care about that. But people have been very supportive, so I really want to say thank you for all the support. Yeah. So with the things that are going on, they're ongoing. They're quite serious, but they're not. I hope they're not as serious as they were. And I think for me, I'm not going to be on the same schedule that I was at the moment. But for me to be able to have a bit of balance, I think that doing a couple of videos might actually do me some good. So I think going forward, unless I get any terrible news or anything like that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start releasing a few videos again. But I'm going to obviously make sure I'm in the right headspace, and I'm going to take my time over it and not be on the same schedule. But I'm going to keep the channel rolling now. I'm going to keep making videos now. I think I would rather be busy with this than, yeah, with certain other things and worrying about other things. So I'm going to focus on this. Members are growing now. Channel is sort of, what's the word? Just frozen at the moment because I've not been doing much. But like I say, a big shout out to Vin, Daniel Filter, Joanna, and to Sean Buchanan of Equal Start, and also, like I say, to all of you in the community, and just people behind the background as well. But Vin, like straight away, I said, I get embarrassed about asking for Vin for things, and Vin straight away put a video out for me. No, he's got a channel of a size now where that matters. Like, it could affect his channel. He had no problem putting a message out for me. It may seem like a little thing, but a lot of people wouldn't do it for you. So, yeah, all those people, thank you. I really appreciate it. But for the sake of the channel, for the sake of you guys, um, the background stuff is going to stay in the background on here, and we're going to move forward with what's going on and everything else. I know the UTK was yesterday. Early things that I've heard was that the numbers weren't so big, although I don't know if that's necessarily a terrible thing because last time there was too many numbers for the. I know they got a bigger setup this time. I wasn't there, so people will have to say, but I don't know if that would be necessarily a bad thing if it was 15,000 less or whatever. I don't. So I know a lot of people are using that as a sign of something, but I actually don't necessarily think that's too bad. Within 15,000 of the last time, it's not too bad. So I don't know. We'll find. I don't know if there's any official numbers or not, because how do you decide these things anyway? What I mean is, I remember when there was 1 million people in London, it takes up a certain area of space, but if you're crammed in, it can change things a lot. So, very interesting to find out. But I hope the people that like the facial recognition and stuff like that. A lot of people are worrying about it. A lot of that was done to scare you away. You do realize that, right? Because a lot of people go to these things, and the reason they won't come on a YouTube channel or anything else because they don't want to be facially recognized. This is why some people like wear masks and that. So the police will know just by telling you they've got facial recognition there. A lot of you won't go. And it's the same with the other stuff that they told you they're having. A lot of it isn't really about capturing your face because they've done that anyway. A lot of it is about making you think that, yeah, they're going to do it on that day and it's going to be the first time it's happened, and you're going to be on. It's just a way of scaring you, and it works, which is why they do it. So just be aware of all these things. If they were really out to get you, then it wouldn't be public knowledge, would it? It would be hidden until it was too late. But you only declare it when you're trying to scare people. So just bear in mind these are basic tactics, basic clumsy tactics, but because of who they're coming from, like, the police and all the rest of it, it sounds more serious. It's like, oh wow, they're really prepared for us. No, they're not. They're just using like facial recognition. They understand that people in the movement and elsewhere are scared of that technology, so they're using that fear against people. Predictable tactic, but it would work. You're bound to use tactics that work. But like I say, at the end of the day, don't believe that they had any more facial recognition there than they normally have, because the truth of it is like I say, what good would it do them? Most of the people that attend these places are family people, stuff like that, and people that haven't got anything to worry about. What they're trying to do is get, what the people are scared of is getting caught on a camera and then put on the front page as somebody far right and they're a teacher or something. That's what they're afraid of. Not afraid of, because they committed crime. And that's the idea. And that's how they frighten people away from these things. So you have got to wonder then, at that point, how controlled by the state is it if the state itself is fighting the people trying to go and trying to frighten them away? It raises some questions, doesn't it? Anyway, Tom Fury, Zero News. Oh, sorry, and thank you. So again, just a thank you to everybody. And like I say, Vin, first one to put his hand up. So thank you to everybody. Okay. Like I say, we'll get on with the subjects. It'd be slower, but I'll speed up as things get better. Okay. Tom Fury, Zero News, Corn Day for now.